You know why I like the National League? I like the National League because of what happened with Syndergaard. That is just awesome. That doesn't happen in the American League.
No, it doesn't. And he hit his first home run last season. He was a rookie last year, so of course it was his first home run. But he went 3 for 3 in a game. And then he was the first Met to hit a home run in a few years. But then several guys hit home runs. I know Harvey went deep. I think DeGrom hit a home run last year as well. Of course, Cologne over
Just
the
recently,
weekend.
yeah.
So,
okay, it started. I'm going to get into something in a second. The beginning of peace in the Republican Party might be underway.
Yeah.
And I have a little piece of proof. We'll get to that. The Adirondack Railway going all the way up to Lake Placid. We had the Adirondack Rail people on the other day. Now the opposition, right? They want their equal time. So I don't know how you can convince. I want to be fair in this and say that I am biased because I'd like to see the thing go. I'd like to see it go all the way up. I mean, we see the benefits of the Adirondack Rail right here in the Utica area. So I think it'd be good for here to see it go all the way up. So I am biased. The opposition is coming on. They want their equal time.
I, too.
Technically, we don't give equal time. Certainly in a matter like that, we don't give equal time. However, we try to be fair.
So I think the big thing to remember is I'm going to play devil's advocate. I'm biased, too. I'd like to see the benefits from it. But a lot of the supporters, obviously, of the trails up there are people who live up there. So for them, they're probably thinking, yeah, we want to do more than just, have this railway take up space that we could potentially be using. So that's playing devil's advocate. But also they've got a big tourist.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, well, they've got a big tourist attraction up there. It's the rail bikes where people can get on these, bicycles that ride along the rails.
Right.
And it's a huge popular thing. So why can't they find a way to make money off that?
I just think it's good and the tracks are already there. That's the thing. We just want them repaired and restored. Anyway, we'll speak with Jason. It's actually Jim McCauley, who is, it's Jim McCauley. Is that from McCauley Mountain? Do you know? We'll have to see. Anyway, we'll get to that. It's the opposing side of the story. I said that it looks like the Republicans might be coming together. I don't know. You heard stuff with Paul Ryan like it might never happen. But yesterday, Trump made a move. And this is something that isn't going to, none of his supporters are going to back away. If Trump he's kind of gone back on the tax plan. He's gone back on a few other things. And yesterday he made a statement that I think was pretty big. If you remember his ban on Muslims, you remember the big ban? This is what he said yesterday.
It's a temporary ban. It hasn't been called for yet. Nobody's done it. This is just a suggestion until we find out what's going on. But we have radical Islamic terrorism all over the world. If they want to deny it, they can deny it. I don't choose to deny it.
He's saying it's a suggestion, which is different than what he said before. When I become president, there will be a ban. So, is there a little crack there, a little change in attitude?
I think there's a détente in the whole Republican Party. You have him softening a little bit. You have Paul Ryan saying, I don't want to pretend that we're unified. Let's really be unified.
Right.
And there has to be a little bit of a softening. And you expected this, right? Well, maybe you didn't expect this.
No, I don't know what to expect, Christine. I can't even figure day to day out. It changes day to day.
especially with Trump.
Yeah, I don't
Trust
know.
me, it does.
Don't know what to expect.
I'll say those with the Zika virus would have expected this.
I guess, right, that everybody would come together. But I don't think everybody's coming together. I think that you still have a number of Republicans who've said they will not vote for Donald Trump. You have two former living presidents, Republican, who aren't showing up to the convention. And the only détente between Paul Ryan and Donald Trump right now really is that Ryan says he'll step down from the leadership role at the convention. So I don't know. I would expect it probably will come together, but you're going to go into November with a number of high-ranking Republicans saying we will not vote for him.
You know, and I have to laugh, though, between the elected officials who say things like this and the voters. You know, Republicans who say they won't vote for Trump and Democrats who say they're on Bernie's bandwagon. Some of them say they'll vote for Trump. Others say they won't. this is going to be like the lowest voter turnout ever, based on what
well,
people
I don't
say.
think so.
Everyone's
crazy.
like, I'm not voting. I
No.
can't do it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's going to be a low voter turnout for people, and high-ranking officials in the Republican Party because they're all bitter because he's come in and he's changed things and it's gotten
You don't
everybody
see that
irritated.
in the Democrat Party, though? I mean,
Well,
you
yeah,
got-
same thing.
You've got Bernie Sanders yesterday coming out and saying that
It's mine to lose.
well, he's been saying that. He's been saying that for a while, but saying yesterday that how fair is this? It's the Donald Trump card. She started out with 400 delegates before it even started. This isn't fair. He seems to be digging in, and does he have a chance at winning? I guess there's a slim chance, but probably not. But I think that it's all about making, having her try to force her to take on some of his. Who knows? Maybe he thinks he could be vice president. We talked about the Mets' accomplishment yesterday. A couple of home runs from the pitcher. Matt Scherzer from the Washington Nationals got 20 strikeouts in a 9-inning game last night. 20 strikeouts. I mean, that shows you that the Mets rival, this is tough. This battle between the Mets and the Nationals is going to be really, really tough. That, by the way, has only tied a National League record. 20 strikeouts in a 9-inning game. Strikeouts are sexy.
I think he's only the fifth or sixth, to have 20 strikeouts in a 9-inning game. I know Randy Johnson did it, Clemens did it, Kerry Wood did it, and those are all this generation. I would say in my
Kerry
lifetime.
Wood was the last to do it in 1998, I think, is what they're saying here. So, yeah.
I think Randy Johnson might have done it.
Yeah, but it had to be
2001.
before. I don't know. According to this, in the National League, maybe it's a major league record. Has not been done since Kerry Wood did it in 1998. But that could be wrong.
Oh, you know what? It was Randy Johnson threw like a no-hitter or a perfect game when he was almost 40.
6:20. Simon Owen coming on from Fox News. You think we have it crazy here? You got to see what's going on in France. And how about Brazil? The Olympics are coming up, and they've just impeached their president. There's a mess going on there. The world is just getting crazy. Here's